Hello, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to the electrifying pages of TV Days Drama Digest, where we unravel the tangled threads of Salem's most heart-wrenching, mind-bending, and soul-stirring storylines. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most tantalizing mysteries to grip our beloved soap opera in recent memory. Is Kat Green truly Abigail DeVero, or is she merely a pawn in a sinister game orchestrated by the notorious Clyde Weston? Buckle up, because this tale is a roller coaster of deception, heartbreak, and the kind of jaw-dropping twists that only Days of Our Lives can deliver. The revelation that shook Salem. In October 2024, the residents of Salem, and the fans watching at home, were left reeling from a bombshell that shattered the fragile hope of one of the show's most beloved characters, DiMera. For weeks, viewers had been glued to their screens, captivated by the possibility that Abigail DeVero, Chad's presumed dead wife, had miraculously returned to him. The woman in question? Kat Green, a mysterious figure whose uncanny resemblance to Abigail sparked whispers of resurrection in a town no stranger to miracles. But Days of Our Lives thrives on its ability to pull the rug out from under us, and that's exactly what happened. In a devastating twist, it was revealed that Kat Green was not Abigail at all. Instead, she was a cunning con artist, handpicked by the diabolical Clyde Weston to impersonate Abigail in a ruthless scheme to siphon off the DiMera family fortune. The plan was meticulous, manipulative, and quintessentially Clyde, a masterstroke of villainy that left DiMera grappling with yet another wave of grief. The man who had dared to hope that his soulmate was alive was forced to confront the cruel reality that he had been deceived, his heart toyed with by a master manipulator. The exposure of Kat's true identity sent shockwaves through Salem, leaving fans and characters alike questioning everything they thought they knew. But in true Days fashion, the story didn't end there. The show has a storied history of turning the impossible into reality, and the question lingers. Could there be more to Kat Green than meets the eye? Is it possible that she is Abigail, her memories erased, her identity buried beneath layers of deception? Let's explore this tantalizing possibility and the dramatic implications it could have for the residents of Salem. A legacy of twists and turns. Days of Our Lives has never shied away from bold, audacious storytelling. For nearly 6 decades, the show has woven a tapestry of love, betrayal, and resurrection, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats with its signature blend of romance and intrigue. From demonic possessions to long-lost twins, Salem is a place where the impossible happens every day, and no one stays dead for long. Abigail DeVero herself is no stranger to the show's penchant for defying death. Her presumed demise in 2022 was a gut punch for fans, a tragedy that left Chad and their children, Thomas and Charlotte, devastated. Yet, the soap opera gods have a way of rewriting fate, and the introduction of Kat Green reignited hope that Abigail might once again walk the streets of Salem. The revelation that Kat was a fraud was a crushing blow, but it also opened the door to a deeper, more tantalizing mystery. What if Kat Green isn't just a con artist? What if her connection to Abigail goes beyond a clever disguise? The idea that Kat could be Abigail, her memories wiped clean by some nefarious force, is the kind of plot twist that Days does best. It's a scenario that would not only shatter Chad's world once again, but also send ripples through the entire DiMera family and beyond. The Puppet Master, Clyde Weston's Web of Deception. To understand the full scope of this mystery, we must first turn our attention to the man pulling the strings, Clyde Weston. A villain whose name sends shivers down the spines of Salem's residents, Clyde is no stranger to orchestrating elaborate schemes. His history is a laundry list of crimes, from drug trafficking to murder, and his vendetta against the DiMera family is as old as time. But this latest plot, using Kat Green to impersonate Abigail, takes his villainy to new heights. The audacity of exploiting Chad's grief, of dangling the hope of his wife's return only to snatch it away, is a testament to Clyde's cruelty. But here's where things get murky. Clyde Weston is many things: ruthless, cunning, manipulative, but he's not infallible. His plans, while intricate, have a way of unraveling, often due to his own hubris or the resilience of Salem's heroes. Could it be that there's more to his scheme than even he realizes? What if Cat Green isn't just a hired imposter, but a piece in a much larger puzzle? The possibility that Clyde himself might be unaware of Cat's true identity adds a layer of intrigue that could keep fans guessing for months. The memory wipe theory, a soap opera staple. One of the most compelling theories circulating among Days fans is that Cat Green could indeed be Abigail, her memories erased by some sinister force. Memory loss is a well-worn trope in the soap opera world, and Days of Our Lives has used it to great effect over the years. From Marlena's possession to Hope's transformation into Gina, the show has a knack for turning identity crises into gripping drama. Could Abigail have fallen victim to a similar fate? Imagine this. Abigail, presumed dead after a tragic accident, is instead spirited away by Clyde Weston or one of his associates. To cover his tracks, Clyde employs a shady scientist, perhaps a nod to the late, great Dr. Rolfe, to erase Abigail's memories and implant a new identity, Cat Green. This would explain Cat's uncanny resemblance to Abigail, her familiarity with details of Abigail's life, and the nagging sense that there's more to her than meets the eye. It's a theory that's equal parts heartbreaking and thrilling, promising a roller coaster of emotions as Chad and the DiMera family uncover the truth. The memory wipe theory also raises questions about Clyde's motives. Why go to such lengths to impersonate Abigail? The DiMera fortune is a tempting prize, but Clyde's schemes often have personal stakes. Could this be about more than money? Perhaps Clyde's vendetta against the DiMeras is rooted in a long-buried secret, one that Abigail's return, real or fabricated, could expose. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this storyline so addictive. Chad DiMera, a heart in turmoil. At the heart of this mystery is Chad DiMera, a man who has endured more than his fair share of pain. Chad and Abigail's love story is one of the most enduring in Days' history, a romance that has weathered countless storms. From Abigail's mental health struggles to the constant threat of the DiMera family's enemies, their bond has been tested time and time again. Her death was a devastating blow, one that left Chad a shell of his former self, clinging to his children and his memories of the woman he loved. When Cat Green entered the picture, claiming to be Abigail, Chad's world was turned upside down. The hope that his wife was alive was a lifeline, a chance to reclaim the happiness that had been stolen from him. But that hope came at a cost. Chad's vulnerability made him an easy target for Clyde's manipulation, and the revelation of Cat's deception was a betrayal that cut deeper than any knife. To watch Chad grapple with the possibility that his wife might still be out there, only to have that hope ripped away, is the kind of emotional gut punch that Days excels at delivering. But what if the story isn't over? What if Cat's exposure as a fraud is only the beginning? The idea that she could be Abigail, her memories locked away, would force Chad to confront a new kind of torment. Does he dare to hope again, knowing the pain of being wrong? Does he trust his heart, which tells him that the woman standing before him is his wife, or his head, which warns him of Clyde's treachery? The stakes couldn't be higher, and Chad's journey promises to be one of the most compelling arcs in recent Days' history. The DiMera legacy. A family under siege. The implications of Cat's true identity extend far beyond Chad. The DiMera family, with its labyrinthine history of power struggles and betrayals, is once again at the center of the storm. Abigail's return, real or not, would have ripple effects across the clan, from EJ's quest for control to Kristen's machinations. The DiMera fortune, always a magnet for trouble, is at the heart of Clyde's scheme, but what if there's more at stake? Could Cat's presence unearth long-buried secrets about the family's past? Then there's the question of Abigail's children, Thomas and Charlotte. The loss of their mother was a tragedy that shaped their young lives, and the possibility of her return, only to be revealed as a fraud, would be a cruel twist of fate. If Kat is indeed Abigail, the emotional fallout for the children would be immense, forcing them to grapple with questions of identity and trust. The DiMera family has never been one for stability, but this storyline could push them to the brink. The fans' verdict: hope, doubt, and everything in between. As with any Days of Our Lives storyline, the fans are as much a part of the drama as the characters themselves. Social media platforms like X have been buzzing with theories, debates, and impassioned pleas for Abigail's return. Some viewers are convinced that Kat is a red herring, a distraction meant to keep us guessing until the real Abigail resurfaces. Others believe that the memory wipe theory holds water, pointing to subtle clues in Kat's behavior, moments of hesitation, flickers of recognition, that suggest she might be more than a con artist. Then there are the skeptics, those who see Kat's deception as the final nail in Abigail's coffin. For them, the pain of losing her once was enough. To entertain the possibility of her return only to be let down again is too much to bear. But even the skeptics can't deny the allure of a good day's twist. The show has a way of defying expectations, of taking the most outlandish theories and making them reality. Whether you're Team Abigail or Team Kat, one thing is certain: this storyline has captured the hearts and minds of fans everywhere. What's next for Salem? As we wait for the next chapter in this gripping saga, one question looms large. What happens if Clyde Weston wakes up and declares that Kat Green is, in fact, Abigail? It's a scenario that would turn the story on its head, forcing Chad, the DiMeras, and all of Salem to confront a truth they may not be ready for. If Kat is Abigail, her memory wipe would be just the beginning, a gateway to a larger conspiracy that could involve Dr. Rolf, Stefano's lingering influence, or even a new player in the game. The beauty of Days of Our Lives lies in its ability to keep us guessing, to dangle hope and despair in equal measure. Whether Kat Green is a con artist or a lost soul, her story is far from over. The writers have set the stage for a drama that could redefine the show, a tale of love, loss, and the unbreakable bonds that tie us to the ones we love. So, grab your tissues, brace for the twists, and join us as we wait to see what's next in the saga of Kat Green and Abigail DOOL. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.